friends.
Hello.
In the midst of this pandemic, we find ourselves doing things a little bit differently. We know many of you miss visiting the library, and we miss you too. We might not be able to meet right now for the summer reading program, but the adventures are going to continue virtually.
Our summer reading program will be held June 3rd through July 7th. You can sign up 3 ways: by visiting or calling your local library, or virtually through Allen Parish Library's website, www.allen.lib.la.us. Every Wednesday, we're going to post a program video for you to enjoy, and you can also pick up your weekly grab bag at your library branch with prizes and activities for you to enjoy at home.
This year's theme for our summer reading program is Imagine Your Story. Have you ever heard the story of the 3 little pigs? Well, this week, the 3 branches of the Allen Parish Libraries have imagined this story in their own way, and we're going to show them to you now.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. They were on their way to check out books. As they strolled down the road, the big bad wolf hid himself behind the trees, watching their every move. At the library, the friendly library staff member greeted the little pig.
Hello, welcome to the Allen Parish Library. May I help you?
I'm looking for a book on how to build a house out of straw.
Yes, we have some of those. I can help you. Is there anything else you need?
Maybe some adventure stories.
Of course, we have some of those also.
Thank you.
So the little pig went back to start building his house of straw, following the directions of his library book. The big bad wolf watched. Once the little pig had finished building his house, he went inside and began to read his other books from the library. Suddenly, there came a knock at the door.
Who is it?
I want your library books, little pig. Little pig, let me come in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll puff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed at the house of straw and began to topple over. Meanwhile, the second little pig was visiting the library.
Welcome to the Allen Parish Library. May I help you?
I'm looking for a book on how to build a house out of sticks.
Oh, of course, we have some of those. Is there anything else you need?
Some scary stories?
Oh, I'm sure I can find some of those also.
Thank you.
So the little pig went back and started to build his house out of sticks, following the directions of his library book. The big bad wolf watched. Once the little pig had finished building his house, he went back inside to read his other books from the library. Suddenly, there came a knock at the door.
Who is it?
I want your library books, little pig, let me come in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll puff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So the big bad wolf huffed and puffed at the house made of sticks. They began to shake fiercely and tumble down. The little pig ran away in fear with the big bad wolf and took his library books. Meanwhile, the third little pig was visiting the library.
Hello, welcome to the Allen Parish Library. May I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for a book on how to build a house out of bricks.
Oh, of course. I'm sure we can find something to help you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Maybe a recipe book.
Oh, yes. I'm sure we have plenty of those.
So the little pig went back to start building his house out of brick, following the directions of his library book. The big bad wolf watched. Once the little pig had finished his house, he went inside and began to bake some cookies from the directions of his library book. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door.
Who is it?
I want your library books, little pig, let me come in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll puff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed at the house made of brick, but it refused to fall down. It was too steady.
I'm so angry that this house won't blow down. I wanted to get some books.
Did I hear you say you're looking for books? Well, let me take you to the library. You can get all the books you want there for free.
I can?
Yes, but first, you must return the books you took from the other little pigs.
Okay.
So the little pigs took the big bad wolf to the library where he was able to get a library card of his own. After that, he didn't blow any more houses down. Instead, he checked out his own books for himself. After that, he was known as the Big Good Wolf. The end.
Once upon a time, there was a mother pig who had 3 little pigs. Mother pig sent the pigs out to explore to see what kind of career they would like to when they grow up. As the 3 little pigs were leaving their house, they were wondering what they may want to be when they grow up as they were walking through the park.
I have no idea what kind of career I want. I know, I want to be a firefighter. They get to ride on the fire truck and have flashing lights and climb a ladder. They also get to put out fires and help people.
I think I want to be a teacher. I can teach math problems like 3 plus 4 is 7. And I can also teach cool science experiments, like how to make your own Play-Doh. It would be so much fun having my own classroom.
I don't like fire trucks, and I don't like math homework. So, I don't want to be either of those things. There are so many choices to choose from, I just don't know which to choose.
Sitting behind the brick house was the big bad wolf listening to the pigs talking. He jumped out from behind the brick house, scaring the pigs.
So what is all this fuss about? I heard you say you just didn't know. What don't you know?
Why would we tell you?
Yes, we're already scared, and you chase us.
I just scare you guys for fun. I've never tried to eat one of you, have I?
I guess you haven't tried to eat us so far, but I don't think you can help us.
Well, fine. If you don't want my help, I will be on my way. I'm going to the library to get some books anyway.
Oh, what's the library?
You don't know what a library is?
No, what is it? Tell us, please, please, please.
All right. Stop all that noise. After all, if you go to the library, you must be quiet inside.
Okay.
But why do we have to be quiet?
Because the library is a place where people go to study, read, do homework, and check books out to take home to read. They also have a summer reading program for adults and children to join. If you complete the program, you get your certificate with your name on it, and you can even win prizes.
Wow.
Yay! Can we go? Tell us more about the library.
Well, there are story times, computers, an area for your parents, and an area just for children.
And they let us take books home, you said?
That's right. But you have to return them after 2 weeks, and then you can get some more. They check them out on your library card.
What is a library card?
Tell me what you little piggies were talking about before I scared you, and I will tell you how to get a library card.
Mom sent us out today to decide what career we want for when we grow up. I want to be a firefighter.
I want to be a teacher.
And what about you? What do you want to be?
I can't decide.
Well, what do you like to do?
Oh, I like to bake cookies, cakes, and pies.
Well, what about being a baker?
Really? I can be a baker?
Well, of course you can. At the library, they have all kinds of books on how you can become a firefighter, a teacher, and a baker.
Really?
Yes. You just need a library card like mine.
Wow. How can we get our own library card?
Yes. Why don't you follow me to the library and you can see for yourself?
Okay.
Oh no. We don't know if we can trust him. After all, he is the big bad wolf.
Oh, really? I'm not as mean as you think I am. We can be friends.
So the 3 little pigs followed the wolf to the library. They were so surprised when they went inside. They saw people reading, using their computers, and studying. They also saw more books than they could ever seen before.
There are so many books.
How do we find the books we're looking for?
We go to the desk and ask the nice librarian.
Hello, how are you today? How may I help you?
My friends need books on how to be a firefighter, a teacher, and a baker.
All right, let me see what I can find for you. I'll be right back.
The three little pigs waited excitedly for the librarian to come back with their books. At last she returned with the books on firefighters, teachers, and bakers.
Here are your books. Do you have a library card?
No, we don't. How can we get one?
Your mother will have to come back and sign you up for one. Since she's not here right now, we can hold the books till she comes back for you.
That's so disappointing.
You can check them out on my library card. I will trust you to return them.
Thank you.
Can we join the summer reading program? Can we
Yes,
join?
we can.
So the librarian signed all the pigs up for the summer reading program. The three little pigs checked out their books on the Wolf's card, thanked the librarian, and left the library.
Thank you for bringing us to the library, Wolf.
Yeah, and thank you for helping us today. You're not such a bad guy after all.
You're welcome. Don't forget to return those books that you checked out on my library card. I'm responsible for them.
Oh no, we won't forget.
All right. Well, you better run along home now. It's almost lunchtime and I'm getting hungry.
As he licks his lips and the three little pigs take off running for home, the wolf watches them and laughs.
The library, it'll be fun.
Yay, let's go get some books.
Says two of the three little pigs as they begin to run. They open the doors, and at the front desk they see the librarians at the library named Miss Kathy and Miss Jolie.
So how are you guys? Can I help you find something?
No, ma'am, we're okay. We don't need anything.
Whoa, speak for yourself. I'm looking for dragons.
I second that, brother. I want to build wagons.
Then Miss Kathy and Miss Jolie assisted Pig 1 and Pig 2, while Pig 3 browsed like he wanted to. Outside the door, the wolf awaits. He has finds on a book that he has returned late.
I'm ready to check out.
And so am I.
Wait a minute. Give me one more second, guys.
The wolf huffs and puffs and is so upset that he must sit outside all by himself.
The library items are due in 2 weeks. Take care of your books if you don't want a fee.
Be sure to return them so you won't have to borrow again. So you may borrow again.
And when you come back, bring a friend.
The three little pigs went on their way, excited to get home and read what they picked out at the library today. But little did they know, danger lurked around the corner. It was the big bad wolf, and they had no armor.
Stop where you are and give me your books.
The wolf said to the three pigs with a dangerous look.
Don't make me chase you. It won't turn out well.
The three little pigs ran away as the wolf yelled. Pig 3 ran to his house, a straw for shelter. Poor little pig, he should have known better.
Open up, little pig, or I'll blow your house down. Who makes a house of straw anyway, clown? I want those books, and I want them now.
Then he huffed and he puffed and he blew the straw house down. The third little pig ran next door to his brother, whose house was made of sticks.
It does not matter where you go. I'll still huff and get it. I want those books so I can read. Just give them to me, please.
The wolf huffed and puffed and went to blow, but it ended up a sneeze. It blew away the house of sticks, just like it did the hay. It scared the two little pigs inside and then ran away. The two little pigs ran next door to their brother's house of bricks.
I'll huff and puff and get those books. I'll never quit.
He huffed and puffed and blew until he couldn't breathe. He tried and couldn't blow it down, and still he would not leave.
You want to see you just give up? You can't blow down brick?
You need to stop immediately before you make yourself sick.
Why do you want our books? Don't you have a library card?
I do, but I have a fine and they don't take debit cards.
Well, how much is your fine? Do you need a loan?
Would you like for us to come with you so you don't be alone?
Pig 2 opened the door, and on each side his brothers stand. Pig 1 takes a step towards the wolf and reaches out his hand.
Let's go to the library and see how much you owe.
And once you pay your fine, we'll help you to find something to borrow.
They all arrive at the library just before it closed.
Miss Jolie, Miss Kathy, this wolf has fines he owes.
Let's pull you up and see if that what's due.
And when you're done with that, I'll show you what we have due.
Your total of your fine is 25 cents.
But all I have is a debit card.
The wolf quietly comments.
It's okay, I have a dime.
And I have 15 cents.
That covers it all. Right, Miss Jolie?
That's right. Good job, little man.
Miss Jolie clears the account, and the wolf is very pleased,
I'll return my books before they're due.
said the wolf as he gave his books a squeeze.
Hello, this is Shishi with Allen Parrish Libraries, and today I will be showing you how to make a Pegasus with a pool noodle. And in order to do this, what you're going to need is some googly eyes, a pair of wings, some felt, and out of that you're going to make their ears and their mane. You're going to need some two-sided tape and some yarn. So in order to do this, you're going to fold this pool noodle over. You take your yarn and you tie it. And then you're going to take some two-sided tape, just a small piece, place it on the back of your googly eyes. And you're going to place his eyes on. If you can get it on. And then once you have his eyes on, since this is folded, you're going to grab his ears, go in between this space, bring it all the way up, and that makes his ears. And then you're going to grab your felt that you made for your mane, kind of fold that in half to make it sort of a crease. And you're going to get your two-sided tape and go along that crease you just made. And then you're going to grab his back and just tape his mane down. If his ears start to flop, you can put some two-sided tape there, but I think it's a little bit more cute if you just let them flop. Then you have your wings. You make a crease in the middle of your wings, wrap some two-sided tape, put it on your wings, and just paste it on the back. And there you have it. You have a Pegasus made out of a pool noodle.